Hello and welcome back to Chasing the Target. We just finished a doubleheader on Saturday. The first game, Chennai Super Kings beating the Mumbai Indians fairly comfortably, and then Delhi Capitals shocking RCB and causing a lot of problems for that top four race because RCB needed this win very badly to try and get close to that top four. मगर वो लोग हार गए दिल्ली में विराट कोहली का home ground. Virat Kohli did get a 50 long roar. I think fantastic innings from him, Faf du Plessis as well. But it looked like in the end they were good 30-40 runs short. Maybe strike rate was an issue, especially initially. The ball was the pitch was looking a bit sticky and runs weren't free flowing in the power play. If you compare the power plays between Delhi and RCB, that was the game. That was the difference in the match. Or मेरे हिसाब से Delhi played a perfect game. I think yes, bowling में थोड़ा पिट गए थे end में, लेकिन overall restricting RCB under 200 and the way they batted. The problem has been the batting. और आज देख लिया भाई दिल्ली की टीम में टैलेंट है मैच विनर से, लेकिन कोई चल रहे नहीं थे. आज finally Phil Salt ने चला. David Warner also got a decent start, but the way Phil Salt batted and then Mitchell Marsh and Riley Rousseau, how they contributed, shows that top four is deadly. It's all foreign players, but it's a deadly top four. And once they clicked, once they contributed, they won the game very easily, comfortably. Phil Salt 87 of 45, strike rate of 193. This man opens the innings. He's opened the innings for England as well. He's done it for the Manchester Originals. He's done it for the Lancashire Lightning also. So he has a lot of short format experience, and finally in Indian conditions he's performed, so congratulations to him. RCB not their day. I think with the bat initially they did start slow and they did get into trouble when Faf and Maxwell got out, but I still felt the way Lomror batted, it gave them a very competitive score. Maybe they were 20-30 runs short for sure, but bowling was absolutely terrible. They got smashed. Siraj Haj lost the plot completely. Again, he was trying to pick fights and stuff with Warner, Marsh, मगर कोई भी नहीं चला. Harshal Patel भाई मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा अब क्या बोलूं, उसका इतना बैक कर रहे उसको भाईजान, मगर स्लोअर बॉल पे स्लोअर बॉल और वो स्लोअर बॉल छक्का छक्का मार रहे हैं. I said Vinesh bhai is in the housing. I told you RCB will lose against weak teams, and it's today. I mean, yeah, completely true. Like they lost to KKR 2 games, they've lost to Delhi now, and these are games that RCB need to be picking up points. आप हरा रहे हैं दूसरे टीम्स को, लखनऊ को हरा रहे हैं, पंजाब को हरा रहे हैं, लेकिन आप ये टीम्स जो बॉटम ऑफ द टेबल है उनसे हार रहे हैं तो आपको बहुत तकलीफ होगी वो टॉप फोर रेस में. They still have a chance, लेकिन if they won today, I think it would have been very very good, given them the confidence, back to back wins, and it would have given them that boost close to the top four. Abhi bhi the top four is open now, and RCB will have problems. And today, actually, other than Kohli, Faf, Maxwell, Lomro did perform, so that is a positive for them, but they still lost the game. I don't think they were short. I think RCB bowlers bowled too short and allowed DC to get going on a day they have the strongest top four with Nokia not available. Yeah, no Nokia there. RCB should have been a bit, should have been a bit more aggressive in the power play. But look, there's two things to it. One, I think the pitch was a bit sticky in the first half, especially in the first half an hour or so. But the second thing was that the way they've lined up, they don't have trust in the middle order. Whereas Delhi, they do have, they had nothing to worry about. They just went, they played their national game, and they had a target. They knew that they need to go at this kind of run rate, and they played aggressive cricket. यहाँ पे उन लोगों को pitch पहले पूरा पड़े नहीं, फिर थोड़ा सा cautious भी थे RCB because they didn't really want to lose wickets, because you saw especially when Faf and Maxwell got out, there was a bit of panic there, but Lomra did bat well. Siraj इतना गुस्सा क्यों करता है पता नहीं. I understand Virat Kohli is his mentor and everything like that, but today he was losing the plot for no reason. एक बुरा दिन गया उसका. He didn't need to get angry like that. I don't think so. अच्छा डाल रहा है IPL में. He's been one of the best bowlers, so he needs to keep his calm. Just because you had one bad day, I don't think you need to lose your crap like that. You got to be a bit more relaxed and focus on your bowling. And yeah, today is probably his worst spell in the whole IPL, and that happens. It's fine. It's a T20 format. आपको पड़ेंगे runs. You're playing against the likes of Mitchell Marsh, Phil Salt, David Warner. These are aggressive batsmen. They're going to look to go after you. It was a very good pitch to bat on. I think there was a bit of dew in the second innings as well. So मेरे हिसाब से I think it's fine to get hit like that, but you gotta keep your cool. But everyone got smashed for RCB. I think. If you look at it, Harshal Patel 16 runs and over after bowling 2 overs. He got absolutely ripped by Rousseau in that second last over, I think. Kya chakke mara usko lambe out of the ground. Views on Kohli's knock, in my view, it was a poor knock. Virat is not the same as he was used to finish acceleration in last 5 overs. Yes, if you look at it in isolation, this game, there's two things you can say. You can say that, there's no batting after him. When he got out against KKR, they collapsed, so he wanted to play a bit safer. But I feel that especially when Lomro started to bat and started getting shots away, I think that's where Virat Kohli could have accelerated. And I think there was a few dot balls and single and too many singles. Maybe at one time he should have tried to find the boundaries and be a bit more aggressive. So I also felt that, but again, like it's not just Virat Kohli's thing. Like the power play as well, the way him and Faf started, that was also conservative. But like Ibrahim Bhai said, the bowling was also very poor. No line in length, no accuracy. They just lost the plot. I think they were on a high after that Lucknow win aggressive move, trying to be ultra aggressive, and they just got counter attacked like crazy today. The way Delhi Capitals batted, I think it was outstanding. Zabardast batting tha, and yeah, they just got caught out on the counter, like how we say in football. आज विराट बीच में नहीं आया लड़ाई करने. आई नो अब बार बार कैसा वो करना, और फिर मैच भी वैसा नहीं था कि जीतने वाले हैं. RCB वो भी था, and yeah, he didn't come in between, but I think maybe he felt that it is Siraj's fault. With RCB, Faf and Kohli both slowed down. Once they lose 2 wickets, as they don't trust the middle order, it's KGF or nothing. That's what it's looking at, honestly. It's looking like that. Vijay Vishank should play. Please drop full toss. Merchant, Harshal Patel is too predictable. I agree. I think Harshal Patel's got enough chances now. I thought, ऊपर नीचे उन्हें थोड़े games में दिख रहा था कि like, okay, 1 or 2 games he bowled well, but then after that, now he's got hit. In the beginning of the season also he got hit. I think it's done, man. Harshal Patel is over. They need to try different, combinations. Yes, he has experience. He's bowled well in the IPL before, but this is just not a season. आज जो पिटा मेरे को भी confidence चले गया उससे. Normally I like to back players, but what can you do? I think they'll still look to back him, but it might not be the right call. Because Harshal Patel is just becoming too predictable, bowling slower ball after slower ball. That's a stock delivery. It's not going to work like that. He needs to have different balls. He has to bowl faster, quicker as well, and he is not doing that. So I think Harshal Patel का सीजन बहुत बोर जा रहा है, and that's it's going to put pressure on RCB. टीको तो कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, बिल्कुल सही है. डीके का भी कंट्रीब्यूशन जिल्च है. लास्ट सीजन उतने उसके बहुत मैच विनिंग इनिंग्स थे. He was actually getting them out of jail and winning them games. His contribution has been almost zero in this IPL. That has been disappointing. And yeah, you can look at it both ways. You can say the bowling was poor, but also batting wise, they should have accelerated a bit more, whether it was in the power play or towards the end as well. Apart from Lomrod, no one really got going. I think Faf had a decent innings, but you wanted him to bat a bit more. But Virat Kohli, I think uska strike rate thoda sa concern tha aaj. Again, you don't blame him, because the way the RCB batting is, it's all reliant on him. So if he got out playing risky shots, ये भी नहीं बनते थे 180. That's how he was probably thinking, and that's how the think tank was probably thinking as well. But yeah, overall it's a tough loss for RCB, because अभी momentum आ रहा था. दूसरी टीम भी हार रहे थे. It was going in their favor. They could have got into that top 4 slot, but this loss will kind of hurt them. They're still in the race, मगर अब देखेंगे क्या होता आगे जाके. क्या बार बार पिच देख रहे हो भाई? सॉरी, पीछे वो फुटबॉल मैच चल रहा है सर, सॉरी, तो इसलिए थोड़ा डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो गया मैं. माय बैड. Yes, Harshal is not even in the batting 11 anymore, so they can try Siddharth Kaul or Vijay Vishak. I think Vijay Vishak, he proved himself in a couple of games. He bowled well, so maybe you can go. I know thoda inexperienced hai, but you got to try something different. Harshal Patel is not working. All the batsmen have found him out. He's bowling the slower deliveries and he's getting deposited. आज जो रूसो मारा, लंबे छक्के मारा भाई उसको, तो I don't think this is going to work out for RCB. They'll have to move on from him, or at least 1 or 2 games, try something different, and then if they need to get back to him, they can. Sometimes it's good to drop a player. He goes and works on his bowling, has a free mind, and then he can come back a better bowler, because right now he's playing every game and he's getting deposited. I think we RCB have less chance of getting into top 4 because our last matches against MI, GT, SRH, RR, I think we are done. Another heartbreak loading. Look, with RCB, it's unpredictable. They've lost to lower level teams and they've beaten, teams higher than them. So we don't know. It's never say never. It will be difficult for them, especially this game. They should have won. It would have given them momentum. और फिर वो लोग top 4 का कुछ कर सकते थे. मतलब बहुत अच्छा chance होता था. लेकिन it's still not over. They still can win games. मगर problem यही है, right? Like, and अभी bowling भी ये game में भी पिट गई तो वो confidence का issue हो सकता. But never say never. You don't know. With RCB, they've been unpredictable this season. I think they can still win games. हाँ जी सर.
सर जी, हर्षल पटेल को क्या हो गया भाई? पिंडे में मिला दिया उसको.
या भाई वो ना उसको अब बिठा देना पड़ेगा उन्हें. उसको क्या लंबे छक्के मारे भाई रूसो इन लोग. Phil Salt, bhai, what an innings, man! Unbelievable. Batted so well. And this is the Delhi Capitals. I was thinking about, like when I did the predictions, I
Hmm.
put them in my top four. This is the thing. Top 4-5 के चल गए. देखो कैसा सूद दिया उन लोग with 4-5 overs to उसमें आराम से chase कर दिया 180. And yeah, very good performance.
They're the only team that has, you know, beaten or killed or murdered Siraj's bowling.
Yeah. Oh,
क्या
bhai,
बुरा
he
मारा
lost
यार.
his
He
scrap
lost
today.
this. Yeah, because when you get hit, obviously your ego goes for a trip. And that's what Siraj did. David Warner se ghasra bhai. David Warner every time gives it to Bangalore, man. Like what we've seen over the years.
विराट
David
कोहली भी
Warner
नहीं घुसा ये टाइम. What are your thoughts on that?
नहीं घुसता भाई. विराट कोहली कई को सिंह का ऑलरेडी नाम खराब हो रहा बेचारे. नाम खराब क्या बदनाम है. But yeah, I mean it was uncalled for, right? Because there was nothing that Warner did to him. So like there was no pretext to that. So I think that's also why Virat Kohli didn't enter the fight, because there was nothing to begin with. He just got जो बोलते ना जल गई उसकी और कुछ भी नहीं है. So I mean he had nothing to fight for.
Us Hyderabadis think we're stronger than we actually are. Warner उसको एक देता था पचकड़ी, would fly out of Delhi back to Hyderabad, man.
Yeah, Donner's
So,
forearm, David Warner's forearm, man. खाली forearm ही छुटाया तो बस है.
is picking the wrong fight. DC को Salt को शुरू से खिलाना चाहिए था. हाँ बोल सकते हैं, मगर अब देखो रूसो भी नहीं खेल रहा था.
मार्च भी नहीं कर रहा था.
फॉर्म नहीं चल रहे थे, मगर आज सब चले, ठीक है. मगर सॉल्ट का अगर नोटिस करो, पहले स्टार्टिंग इधर उधर लग जा रहे थे बाउंड्रीज, उन्हें उतना रिदम में नहीं दिख रहा था आज भी, मगर बाउंड्री जा रहे थे. उसके बाद जो पकड़ में आया, जबरदस्त छक्के मारा. और रूसो के भी क्या छक्के थे, लंबे दिया हर्षल पटेल को. तो या एवरीवन कॉट फॉर्म टुडे. इट वाज अ गुड विकेट टू बैट ऑन. आई थिंक फर्स्टली दैट्स द थिंग. आई थिंक आरसीबी डिडंट यूटिलाइज द पावर प्ले. Delhi had the advantage of knowing what the target was. They knew they had to go hard in the power play, and that's exactly what they did, and it paid off.
100%. Also, like another shout out to Glenn Maxwell, man. Like Glenn Maxwell also in that order. I know there's a lot of dependency on these three, but if you see now, the more dependency is on Faf and Virat, because Maxwell is your like trick card. Chala to chala, nahi to nahi chala. He's like an Andre Russell for this RCB team, right? But today, Lamroor came out of nowhere. He had a good innings. RCB 181 on this pitch is okay, bro. Like you parred it. It's good. It's defendable. ऐसा नहीं कि आप नहीं defend कर सकते. But जो bowling थी भाई, very very poor bowling, very very poor line in length, very poor line in from Harshal Patel. 32 कैसा खाते यार 2 ओवर में.
32 तो बहुत खा लेने. सिराज भी पिट गया, सब पिट गया आज. It was a bad day, and they went. Yeah, you were right. That was very poor bowling. Line length was very bad. But also, like I think it was a batting second pitch. The dew coming in and everything, and also knowing what your target is. थोड़ा sticky था first half an hour में, but also when you're setting a target, you still have to gauge the pitch and everything. For Delhi, they didn't have that problem, so it worked out for them. Salt का catch drop cost us match. DK को बाहर करो. हर्षल के मैक्स स्पीड 120 है उस्ताद. यही तो प्रॉब्लम है भाई, उसका स्टॉक डिलीवरी स्लोअर बॉल है.
जब तक नॉर्मल स्पीड भी 120 है, which doesn't make sense that how he कुछ वेरिएशन ही नहीं है बॉय में.
अब जब तक वैसा करेंगे तो नहीं होगा. he has to increase his pace and he's got to have different variations. Russo bought his Pindi form back. Yeah, I think incredible, man, the way he batted. उसके छक्के तो देख के बहुत मजा आया मेरे को Russo के, and he shown is a high quality bowler. Salt इसके पहले SRH वाले मैच में भी अच्छा खेला था. हाँ, उसने और मार्च ने भी उसमें मारे थे दोनों. He's been batting well in the last few games, and I think opening is his number. That's his number. पहले Prithvisha Warner था, and they wanted some balance because पत नहीं था, तो उसको भी खिला रहे थे. क्या है, Roman Powell को भी खिला रहे थे, उसको खिलाते. मगर Phil Salt, I think he's doing a very good job right now, and also like today I think everyone played their role and did a very very good job.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the Chennai and Mumbai match, man? I think बहुत easily मारे यार Mumbai को. तो obviously Mumbai had बीच में फिर again Ishan Kishan went back to his old form of like slide hitting across the line. Cameron Green out हो गया. Rohit Sharma again the easiest wicket right now in that dugout. So like your thoughts on that. And Nehal Vadera also अच्छा खेला, but he had to play slow.
Yeah, I mean he batted well, मगर उन्हें भाई Malinga 2.0, what a spell, man. 3 विकेट 15 रन दिया शायद 4 ओवर. उन्हें एग्जैक्टली मलिंगा का जैसा दर रखा है, यॉर्कर डाल रहा था उन्हें डेथ ओवर्स में. They could have still got to 160 170 if they pushed Mumbai Indians, but he didn't let them. He just trapped them. The last 2 overs that he bowled, I saw every ball of that. He kept nailing the block hole. थोड़ा सा variations भी है उसके पास slingy action है. He's exactly like Malinga, man, and what a find for Chennai Super Kings. I think this guy is going to be the one for the future, and I'm not going to be surprised if he goes on that level of Malinga, because he has the action, he has the skill as well. well.
डेथ ओवर मेंटालिटी क्या थी बॉस, उन्हें 5 रन रोक लिया था ऑलमोस्ट उस दिन. Was it
Yeah.
against Punjab? Yeah, it was against Punjab, I think.
हाँ, वहां पे रोक दिया था, और यहाँ पे भी उन्हें क्या एक्यूरेसी से डाल रहा है, उन्हें एग्जीक्यूशन उसका ब्रिलियंट है, पेस बहुत अच्छी है. ही इज एन आउटस्टैंडिंग बॉलर फॉर मी. ही इज बीन, यस आई नो सिराज शमी है, बट ही इज बीन वन ऑफ द बेस्ट बॉलर्स इन द टूर्नामेंट मैन. ही इज बीन इनक्रेडिबल बिकॉज़ डेथ पे ऐसा आप कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ डाल रहे हो. उन्हें उन्हें मेरे लिए जिताया मैच, जबरदस्त स्पेल का था उसका.
And he's only like 19 or 20.
Yeah, he played the under-19 right recently.
Yeah.
It wasn't the World Cup. I saw him in a bilateral India Sri Lanka ka tha ya koi match tha under-19. I think last year I saw him play, and I saw that action. But like he's executing it like that as well. It's all well and good to have an action like that, but he's executing it like Malinka. Proper Yorker speed अच्छी है उसकी, accuracy तो दबा के, and he's maintaining his calm and cool. He has that thing to hold his nerve and focus on the delivery. तो जबरदस्त है उन्हें पति राना.
या कल प्लीज एसआरएच जीत जाइए. आरआर के अगेंस्ट फुल सपोर्ट टू एसआरएच फ्रॉम आरसीबी. उम्मीद मत रखिए भाई, इतना ही बोलूंगा विनेश भाई. सी हम लोग ऐसी टीम है राइट नाउ, वी कैन प्रोबब्ली हिट अ 200 टुमारो. वी कुड, और वी जस्ट बी ऑल आउट ऑन 55-60. मजाक नहीं, राजस्थान इज अ वेरी हार्ड प्लेस टू विन.
We'll win there away from home. I think we'll win. मार्कंडे घुस जाएगा उसमें, and yeah, I think we'll win tomorrow. मगर बहुत तगड़ी टीम है राजस्थान की
भाई. वो ग्राउंड क्या है, इतना स्लो ग्राउंड है भाई वहां पे.
बट इट डजंट सूट देयर बैटिंग, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूं. अब
Yeah.
हमारे पास बॉलिंग है वैसा, यू नो, नटराजन चेंजिंग द पेस, भूवी हैज अ गुड नकल वाला ने, मार्कंडे आपके पास, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूं. ऐसी हवा में नहीं बोल रहा हूं. आई थिंक वी हैव अ चांस अगेंस्ट देम,
प्रॉब्ली आदिल रशीद को भी ला सकते हैं. और
भाई अगर बैटिंग विकेट है तो गए हम काम से. अगर ऐसा स्लो वो है बड़े ग्राउंड, देन वी हैव अ गुड चांस. मगर प्रॉब्लम ये है हमारी बैटिंग भी खेलना अश्विन चहल को.
कल काम में आएगा अपने को. मयंक अग्रवाल कल काम में आएगा. देखो कल स्लो खेलना पड़ेगा ना, तो मयंक अग्रवाल काम में आएगा. बट आल्सो अदर मैच, गुजरात एंड लखनऊ, दैट इज आल्सो अ वेरी गुड बैटल, टॉप ऑफ द टेबल. अगेन गुजरात, you know, अगर 16 हो गया तो आई थिंक they'll be through, or like another game left for them. But for Lucknow also it's all important. अब केएल राहुल चले गया, करुण नायर आ गया. What are your thoughts, like when Ibrahim is asking?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any thoughts right now. I just really happy to see Karun Nair. I think, you know, after hitting a 300, he completely disappeared off the surface of this earth. Yeah. I haven't seen him for so long. So, of course, when you see domestic cricket, he's there. I think he plays for Karnataka, right? But apart from that, we haven't seen Karun Nair. So I'm glad to see him, but I don't know what type of form he's in, how he's going to play in T20 cricket and everything. So, yeah, that's all.
उन्हें लास्ट खेला कब यारो? आई थिंक उन्हें,
मेरे को याद है 2016-17 में उन्हें
नहीं इंडिया में नॉर्मल क्रिकेट भी मैं उसको डोमेस्टिक में देखा भी नहीं मैं ये टाइम. लाइक उसका नाम भी कहीं नहीं आया. आई थिंक कोई कहीं तो बैंगलोर में खेल लिया होगा ना, कुछ लीग वीक. बट या आई मीन इट्स बीन फार दैट वी सीन हिम. लेट्स सी, होपफुली कम्स बैक एंड स्ट्रांग. भाई सूरत तो देश पांडे ने की थी शुरुआत. या क्या विकेट लिया यार उन्हें, बोल्ड जो करा था
उसने और दीपक चार भी बहुत जबरदस्त बॉलिंग करे. लाइक आई एम सॉरी इफ यू नो, लाइक यू नो, आई डिडंट मेंशन देम, बट दे बोल्ड रियली वेल. दे स्टार्टेड इट. मगर अगर आप देखो एक टाइम पे वो काउंटर अटैक चल रहा था, फिर जडेजा भी सूर्या कुमार को निकाला एंड एवरीथिंग, बट स्टिल यू नो, यू हैड टीम डेविड कमिंग इन, यू हैड हिटर्स कमिंग इन, यू कुड हैव गॉट 160 170. बट आई वाज जस्ट वेरी इंप्रेस्ड विद हाउ दिस किड bowled. He's like 19-20 years old. He's playing in a league which is foreign to him. It's outside of his country. And I was very you know, happy to see that, because Chennai's problem has been death bowling. You know, Deshpande and Chahar, we've seen them pick up wickets before also in the power play. मगर फिर death over में क्या होता, पिट जाते. इन्हें आके पूरा रोका वहाँ पे, and that's why I'm giving him credit. But of course, I think it was overall the perfect Chennai bowling performance, because the spinners थोड़ा पिट गए थे, but they contributed with some big wickets, and the fast bowlers were outstanding today.
Yeah, 100%. I think Dhoni knows how to tighten the screws, man. I mean, again, it is their discipline also. It's their hard work that they get smashed, and they, you know, you have to take that smash next game, carry on, and just be more disciplined the next time. Try again, and that's what. Who was it? Manjarekar, or was it Pami Bangwa was saying? Dhoni is more of a trust the process kind of a guy. You see, like even if someone gets smashed, he's clapping for them. He's not like, you know, not getting angry or something. He does clap. He does show. Sometimes you can say, "Ah, bhai, upset ho gaya." But he'll still clap. He'll still say, "Nahi, chalo, come again, come, let's try again." So that's something that, you know, Dhoni does. He backs his players a lot, and that makes a big difference for your temperament.
But there is one thing that he said as captain. I think if anybody else said it, it would have caused a lot of controversy. You remember we were watching that game, and he said that if you continue to bowl no balls, I'm going to walk as captain and
Wide,
stuff like that. Now imagine Markram said that in a Sunrisers thing. उसको नहीं बर्दाश्त करते थे. So like Dhoni.
But अब देखो बॉस, उन्हें कौन है अब वो सब भी अपन सोचना है. You can't compare a Markram to like this guy, and obviously this guy, know, he's giving a
I
message to
compared. They're both human beings. They're both captains
they,
of the
they- yeah,
franchises.
but this guy won four IPLs. This guy won a World Cup, and this guy is potentially the best captain ever.
ऊपर वाले के सामने
Right.
सब इक्वल है, कोई नहीं देखता
ऊपर
उनसे
वाला
ऊपर
हाँ,
जाएंगे कोई
ऊपर
भी नहीं
वाले की
देखेगा
बात या
उसके
ऊपर वाले की बात थोड़ी हो रही है। ऊपर वाले के नजर
नहीं
में तो
बिकॉज
फिर
नहीं नहीं मेरा पॉइंट ये है, मैं मजाक कर रहा हूँ मगर मेरा पॉइंट ये है कि भाई we've seen him like get pissed off at his place. He will, when you make mistakes like that, any human being will get pissed off. And but
बट
with
आप
Dhoni,
ये भी नोटिस करो
he will get away with it. Nobody will tell him anything because he's earned that respect. I understand
आप
and
ये
everything.
भी नोटिस करो कि उन्हें कितने मैचेस के बाद बोला, वो 2 या 3 मैचेस के बाद बोला उन्हें। ही
हाँ
डिडंट से
इतना जल्दी
फर्स्ट
बोल
मैच,
दिया, एक दो मैच हो गए थे
3 मैच
वो
के बाद भाई वाइड, भाई कितने वाइड, 13 वाइड, 15 वाइड, भाई कोई भी बोलेगा। when you are asked the question what's the problem, where do you see the problem areas, अगर आप
या
वाइड्स नहीं हो तो आप पागल है बोलेंगे, क्या देख रहे बोल के बोलेंगे कोई भी। तो
नहीं
ही इज
मगर
ऑब्वियसली गोइंग टू
मैं
सेंड आउट अ
वो नहीं बोल
मैसेज।
रहा हूँ, उन्हें बोला आई लीव बोल के बोल रहा। अब if someone like a foreign captain said I'm going to leave the team, I don't think yeah it would have been made news. Another thing that I wanted to point out, okay, and I'm very aggressive about this, Rohit Sharma कोई कुछ नहीं बोल रहा और हैरी ब्रुक पे सब चढ़े। क्या होगा भाई, कप्तान है इंडिया का, एक 100 भी नहीं हमारे पास, तो हमारा बंदा 100 मारा, उन्हें स्कूप खेल रहा, ये कर रहा वो कर रहा। Why isn't Akash Chopra, why isn't this commentator, that commentator criticizing Rohit Sharma?
someone did
Getting
call
away with it, bro. Nobody's saying anything, bro. Look at his form. क्या खेल रहा है उन्हें?
Harsha Bhogle बोला ना उसको, he's the easiest wicket right now that you can get in the Mumbai dugout. That's what they told.
And
He's
Harry
the
Brook को
easiest
क्या
wicket.
बोल रहे?
हैरी ब्रुक तो अपन बोल रहे बिकॉज अपन हैदराबाद के, अपन और ज्यादा
कैसा
उछाल के बोल रहे।
नहीं बोल रहे भाई, रोहित शर्मा का कैसा फॉर्म है बताओ।
बहुत बेकार फॉर्म है भाई रोहित शर्मा। लाइक ही सेइंग इट्स द इजीएस्ट विकेट। भाई वो कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा, उन्हें बॉल तक छीरा नहीं, आज तो छिया भी नहीं, उन्हें 0 पे गया। बट दैट्स द पॉइंट, लाइक रोहित शर्मा हैज टू स्टेप अप, एंड WTC कमिंग इन, यू नो वर्ल्ड कप कमिंग इन, वी नीड हिज फॉर्म बैक। एंड बहुत वरिंग साइंस है एज अ कैप्टन, अगर आपकी टेम्परामेंट या ही इज वेरी कैजुअल है, या दीस मैचेस हैपन when you don't give enough runs on the board to the bowlers, अरे हाउ भाई तो दे भाई, तो runs मारेगा तो होगा। You can't expect Tim David every match to come and smash या अरे आगे भी बोल भाई, दुनिया आगे भी चलने वाली है। या रोहित शर्मा पोटेंशियली ड्रॉप हो सकता, होना था, बट लाइक कैप्टन है बोल के नहीं हो रहा। दैट्स द थिंग, लाइक दैट्स व्हाट
कहीं भी नहीं ड्रॉप होगा। अब प्रॉब्लम क्या है मालूम, लोग आके बोलेंगे शिखर धवन को खिलाना था, इसको नहीं खिलाना था, ये वो। बट या
और मसला ये भी हो गया कि तिलक वर्मा बीमार हो गया था, तिलक वर्मा नहीं खेला आज। देखो तिलक वर्मा was not in the 11, so तिलक वर्मा not, so he had to come in the middle order and bat. Like that's what the game plan was, but it made no difference. Like that's also there.
But Rohit Sharma needs to take a bit more time. He has to be a bit more sensible. उन्हें हर मैच में रैश शॉट खेल रहा, विकेट फेंक दे रहा, ऐसा थोड़ी होता। आप मिडिल ऑर्डर में खेलो, ओपनिंग खेलो, कहीं भी खेलो। It was practically like he was opening. He came in the second over, right? The end of the second over. तो he's practically opening the batting. अब वहाँ पे आप रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दिखाओ, थोड़ा सा टाइम लो। आपके नहीं आ रहे रन्स तो या यू एक्सपेक्ट मोर फ्रॉम सूर्या। भाई इतना बुरा फॉर्म था, उन्हें भी आ गया फॉर्म में, उन्हें भी रन्स मार रहा। कप्तान से रन चाहिए भाई। ही इज नॉट ओनली द कैप्टन मुंबई इंडियंस, कैप्टन ऑफ इंडिया।
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. He should be called out. By the way, Vadera Wara find man. What a find man. I'm sure he'll become more important for Mumbai in the future. I guess he is the best in the Samar Parak and any Rawat bracket. Yeah, I mean he I think he was in Punjab that he hit 100 in the domestic circuit as well. We mentioned him in the beginning, I think, of the like when we were doing the initial previews, that this guy is also there who can bat, but we didn't know वो छक्के भी अच्छे खासे बड़े मारता है और like इतना लाइट लेके नहीं मारता। I remember in Chinnaswamy, in the first game Chinnaswamy में जो छक्का मारा on straight down the ground, that was yeah. So he is one definite, but just consistency wise, I think I would say Tilak Verma right now. I would prefer youngsters अगर मुंबई में देख रहे तो। Yeah, eager to see Mohsin Khan's bowling tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow. लखनऊ में हो रहा है कि गुजरात में हो रहा है? I think गुजरात में हो रहा होगा मैच। तो yeah, I'm eager to see कि भाई इंजरी के बाद how he's going to sustain. But I'm also all more interested to see tomorrow Harry Brooks smashing and making us all shut up.
This guy was played in 2020. Ibrahim Bhai Singh went with Mayank Agarwal and KL Rahul. No, bro. Everyone will troll Virat on his strike rate attitude. They will not talk on Rohit. He is finished in T20. I'm pretty sure he will not play in T20 international cricket. But the problem is not T20 cricket only. It's every format. Rohit Sharma has to show more consistency. It's a big year coming up, and I hope that he comes back into form. He can't be losing his wicket like this every single time. Because
sorry, yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm seen it so many times. Like like if it's a Harry Brook or if it's a Butler, or everybody starts pointing on them. अरे they're not on form. इन्हें ऐसा कर रहा वैसा कर रहा. मगर आपके player हो हमारे player को भी करना पड़ता criticize, because they're not scoring runs just because they are from our country. That doesn't mean we can't criticize them. You got to say it out. Because I've seen like these guys Sanjay Manjrekar, Akash Chopra, and everything. Like laugh at Harry Brook, but. Your man is not doing anything either, so you got to be more practical in criticism, and you got to say what is thing, and I'm sure they will, but it's just something that I noticed ki can get away with it. It's not like I'm not, it has to be constructive criticism, but दूसरे प्लेयरों को तो आप easily jump कर देते हैं, jump the gun, तो इनको भी करना है.
Yeah, 100%. And Rohit Sharma, to abhi se, like you said, काफी time से he's been out of form. Maybe in India he's played 2-3 decent innings. In like New Zealand के against 84 या 82 था. Bangladesh के against back to back. Second ODI, third ODI में भी मारा था शायद. But yeah, for IPL and for like generally even in Test cricket, he just had 100 against Australia in the last match. Then उसके बाद कुछ करा नहीं. So he's too casual about it, is what I feel like. It doesn't look like he makes it also look like he doesn't care. He doesn't like that's how his aura, right? Like he looks like he's a lazy guy. Light भाई देख लेंगे मसला नहीं है. And like because it looks like then वो क्या translate होता ना, अरे भाई कैप्टन है ना, उसको क्या टेंशन है, इसलिए उन्हें सलाइट लेके खेल रहा, उसको तो कैसा भी खिलाएंगे, तो वो और aggravate होता. But I'm pretty sure, man, this guy will bounce back at the right time. He'll come in through with for Mumbai as well, and I think for. But today he should have actually, if you look at it, it was important 2 points for them.
Yeah. Did you see the news of Indian team management having requested the BCCI to prepare slow spin-friendly pitches for their matches against England, Australia, say New Zealand, Pakistan during the World Cup? I didn't see that. If that is, it's so stupid because they themselves struggle against spinners, and actually India do better where like in Australia pitches like that where it's fast, bouncy and stuff. I think in spinning wickets, Pakistan will trap them. England can trap them also with Adil Rashid, Moeen Ali. Australia can trap them with Zampa. So I don't think that is going to be the right thing. Just let it be whatever the natural surface is. Let it be like that and play according.
Yeah, 100%. I think they just, I mean, just कोई भी पिच रहने दो बाहर, खेलना तो है आपको at the end of the day, तो like spin रहने दो, कुछ भी ना spin में तो आप देख लो चकले लग गए थे अपने अभी थोड़े दिन
2016 में नागपुर में ऐसी करे थे उन लोग, रैंक टर्नर बनाए थे T20 वर्ल्ड कप में न्यूजीलैंड के खिलाफ, और सैंटनर और सोदी साफ कर दिए थे उन लोगों को. They couldn't chase like 120 or something, I think that game, or 130 like that. तो मेरे हिसाब से that is going to be not the right thing. Reason for new captain comment was because bowlers has too many no balls, wide, slow over rate. But again, new rule is if a team has multiple slow over rates, captain to sit out for next match. Acha.
Oh, that's interesting.
They have to sit out for next match. I will not be Archer. Maybe that's why he said it. Archer तो एकदम बेकार bowling कर रहा है.
वाकई बहुत बेकार बॉलिंग कर रहा है. मेरे को परसों मालूम चला ये नया रूल, मेरे को अभी मालूम चला. So yeah, that's interesting. वो अच्छा है, लेकिन वे you have to keep your captain has to keep his overs time पूरा, फिर भी 4 घंटे में हो रहा है. और ये सब वाइडों का DRS.
Yeah, like वो RCB लखनऊ गेम तो 5 घंटे चले थे, तो I don't know. Like 5 नहीं, कौन सा गेम था? पंजाब मुंबई का. I think there was one game where I saw it was like 5 hours. So I don't know किसको बैन लग रहा नहीं लग रहा, ऐसा नहीं दिख रहा कुछ हो रहा बोल के. But yeah, they're not implementing it. What were I saw his bowling. I think what is the comment? Yeah, he bowled okay today. What was the
4 overs 24?
Yeah,
I mean अभी बहुत टाइम के बाद डाला. I think उन्होंने generally उसके बाद कर like 56, 45, 48 like over the course of the IPL what you've seen Archer, but वो भी injury के बाद से आ रहा है. So I think you have to give him time. We know what he's capable of doing. It's just like again you have to trust the process with this guy.
Yeah, आज तो ठीक था. Like I don't think there was anything wrong with this bowling. मेरे को भी परसों मालूम था. But yeah, I think for Mumbai Indians it's a big loss. For RCB it's a big loss also. Like this could have given that confidence into that top 4 and like give them that motivation boost. मगर अब वो हार के अब थोड़ा और परेशान हो गया. Your view on the whole batting order was changed in today's match of MI. I think because Tilak Verma was in their red, that's why they had to.
Yeah, they needed an Indian in the middle overs to come and like third anchor the innings, but that also backfired with Rohit Sharma getting out within one ball, so it didn't make sense. But they just tried something. Cameron Green going opening, I don't think it's the best spot for him, an opening place.
I think Rohit Sharma tried to do it for himself. That's how I'm looking at it. He wanted to try something different because he's played in the middle order for Mumbai before. तो उन्हें one down आया और नहीं चला. I think that's what it is. And regarding the other thing, I think you need to stick to your strengths. Like Surya Kumar at 4, Team David at 5-6, just go for it, man. Like it's okay. They didn't need to mess around too much.
क्या नया रूल ये है कि अगर न्यू बॉलर अगर ज्यादा नो बॉल्स डाला, वाइड डाला और स्लो ओवर इट अगर हो गया और स्लो ओवर इट अगर हो गया मैच में, इट्स गॉन ओवर टाइम, स्टफ लाइक दैट, 20 ओवर प्रॉपर ड्यूरेशन में नहीं हुआ तो फिर कैप्टन को बैठना पड़ता मैच. यू डोंट सिट एनी प्लेयर आउट, बट द कैप्टन ऑफ द टीम हैज टू सिट आउट. मतलब ही कांट इवन बी एन इम्पैक्ट देयर प्रोबब्ली देन.
He can't play. Dhoni was
You got mute, bro.
by team. I think he was 1 or 2 warnings away for having to sit out one match.
Referring to be subject due to multiple slow over it offenses by the team, and I think
So he didn't because the way he said it, he said that like he's gonna leave. Like so, I thought he was like getting pissed off. He doesn't want to be captain anymore. So if it's to do with that, then yeah, then it's fine.
Either way, I mean, even if you're bowling that many while, it's just giving out a warning is also like good sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, look, Arshdeep also, like if you see him, उसमें हार्दिक पांड्या क्या चिल्लाया भाई उसका इंडिया करियर ऑलमोस्ट खत्म कर दिया, अब आके उन्हें अच्छा डाल रहा. तो depends on, like, I think player to player and thing to thing. But Dhoni in general is not like that. I think with Dhoni, I'll tell you what the difference is. He's naturally calm. Like he'll get angry once in a while. It comes to him. Hardik Pandya is not naturally calm, so he's trying to put on a show, and then sometimes he can't control it. I've seen him shout at Shami also. Remember, it was last year, I think, when Shami pe pukar liya tha. So that's the difference. I think with Dhoni, he's more relaxed.
यही साल था क्या ना T20 श्रीलंका या वेस्ट न्यूजीलैंड का था, I think, if I'm not wrong, right?
Okay, याद नहीं है. तो वही है कि with Dhoni, like if he's saying something like that, like people will listen, and it happens once in a while. Normally he's calm like that, but with Hardik, it's not natural, I think. Next time match of RCB versus MI at Wankhede Stadium. In this match, which team will win? Then I mean that could be a knockout game. Mumbai versus RCB at Wankhede. That will be a very good game to watch.
Yeah, if it's at Wankhede, it'll be a little bit more pressure from RCB.
Because Mumbai do have that batting lineup.
Yeah.
Is Sky the favorite to replace KL for WTC, or would you go for a wicketkeeper to have backup for Bharat?
Sky ka, I don't know, man. Swinging conditions, like I don't know. I haven't seen him play in England. Like I did see him in a T20 World Cup, but that was in Australia. That was Australia.
He played, but he played in a T20. In T20, he scored 100 in England in T20. But that's T20. This is going to be World Test. And in the summer, when they had a bilateral, when they toured England, after that one-off Test match, Surya hit 100 in one of those T20s. They lost that game, I think, but it was a crazy innings. But in Test matches, I think I would go with the backup keeper.
Yeah.
Whether that's Samson, Ishan Kishan, I'm not sure. The problem is KS Bharat also I'm not confident with in terms of batting.
Keeping? Okay, yeah.
Keeping, I'm confident, but batting, because वहाँ पे keeping is also not easy. People say that उतना spin नहीं होता ये वो, मगर भाई ball बहुत हिलता after it passes the bat, so keeping won't be easy either. DC का कोई chance है top 4 में आने का? I think पूरे game जीते तो थोड़ा chance बन सकता है, and depending on other results, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I could be wrong.
वो mathematically करना पड़ेगा, plus Hyderabad have a match in hand, so I think वो भी into account लेना पड़ेगा. Night Riders भी है उसका, like I mean you'll have to see a lot of mess ups and flick ups, and probably अगर बारिश होते गए and they're not able to कुछ ना कुछ है ना DC को आने. DC का बहुत
So Sunrise is the bottom right now?
Yeah, with a game in hand though, like.
Yeah, that's bad. But yes, कल के भी 2 matches है, तो we'll get the previews for that. I think it's
गुजरात versus Lucknow and एक मिनट अभी तो हैदराबाद and Rajasthan. What am I saying?
Hyderabad Rajasthan is the last game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Also, just a word on Virat Kohli's strike rate. You had an issue with it or no?
Not really, given the context. बेचारा उन्हें ट्राई करा मारने को, ऐसा नहीं था कि he wasn't trying to hit and stuff. देखो like ठीक है भाई, स्ट्राइक रेट जरूरी है and stuff, but वो पिच भी कैसा था यार, like ट्राई था. अब आप बोल सकते कि भाई, but अक्षर पटेल को जो लेके आए देखो मुस्तफा पावर प्ले, वो होशियारी करा वार्नर, like he calmed the momentum there. So I mean there was good captaincy from David Warner as well.
The thing is, the problem is because he has no trust on his batting, he had to play an anchor role. So I wouldn't blame him 100%. But if you look at it just from like a match perspective, that did cost them a bit, like that strike rate, right? Like if
Yeah,
you look
100,
at it from.
it did from a very narrow angle when no one would expect Lamro to score right today, and like Lamro also अच्छा ही मारा 54 or 29.
Yeah, Faf का भी देखो 140 ही था strike rate. It was
Mm.
good. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like think Kohli was very slow. Like he slowed it down. So if you look at it from that perspective, yeah. But if you look at
Because I think Glenn एकदम out होने के बाद थोड़ा उन्हें सैम भी गया था एक गेम
yeah,
में
if you look at like RCB in general, then you understand why Virat Kohli did that. So I wouldn't blame him. But if you look at it from just scorecard perspective, then it is an issue.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, all in all, I think RCB should have won this today easily, but they again messed up. I heard the BCCI are planning to send Kishan, Jaiswal, Sarfaraz, and Gaikwad as reserves to England for WTC. That will be good for them, but I don't think any of them would play. Like reserves again, yeah, far fetched. But wait, I think towards June only we'll start thinking about that. We May तक कोई injure हो गया, God forbid. अभी देखना पड़ेगा. Still like a half of the IPL left. So you can't really make a comment right now. आगे जाके कोई और अगर हो गया ना फिर
I
मसला हो
think
जाएगा.
वो क्या बोलते सो सैमसंग को भी देखना चाह रहा हूँ मैं like in backup names just because उन्हें आपको keeping भी कर
Vibes.
सकता.
Yeah, man, that's a very important place, and like he can at least bat in different conditions. Again, not the most consistent, but yeah, probably I would probably go with
The
him.
thing is, the problem is unfortunately Iyer भी नहीं है, इन्हें भी नहीं. अब Rahane you've already taken back, so you don't have that many options. You don't need to play them, but that's the thing. Who is the keep? I still don't know if Bharat is going to be your starter. I think KL Rahul would, not. I think it was you who said that KL Rahul will play as keeper in the WTC. So if
Yeah.
that's the case, then will KS Bharat come and play now, or will they still look to go for someone who can bat? I don't know. But I think KS Bharat will need to start.
With Rahane coming in, I think KL Bharat will play.
क्या स्लो पिच था
उसी
उस
पिच
पे.
पे शॉर्ट ने मार मार के फड़ता बना दिया. बट उन लोग के टाइम पे लाइक बहुत से चीज़ें अलग हो जाते हैं ना. लाइक ड्यू भी आ जाता, ग्रिप भी करना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता. तो या
Yeah,
आई
देखो
थिंक
pitch I think अच्छी थी, like it was good. Yeah, and, there's two things to it. In the beginning, थोड़ा सा maybe what Faiz thought also like थोड़ा सा sticky था होगा, but also भरोसा नहीं है भाई बैट्समैन पे. यहाँ पे दिल्ली knew that ये टारगेट है उनका, they have to go for it, they went for it. उन लोगों के पास भरोसा नहीं था, इसलिए उन्हें एक बंदा बोला कि मैं खड़ा रहूंगा एंड तक, दूसरों को खेलने दो बोल के. तो ऐसा स्ट्रेटजी थी. But yeah,
और
he did
यूजुअली
slow
यही
down.
होता है. मैक्सवेल आके अगर एक आध दो तीन बड़े ओवर मार दिया तो नो वन वुड हैव बीन टॉक्ड अबाउट विराट कोहली. लाइक मैक्सवेल आउट
But
होने को ऐसे.
yeah, but if you want to be very critical, when Lomror was hitting at that time and everything, I think that's when Virat Kohli could have accelerated and
Yeah.
scored some extra runs. So yeah, of course, like criticism to banti hai, but utna nahi banengi because of the situation and the past of RCB this year. Looks like Virat has no shots against spin. Doesn't survive in upcoming matches with more low surfaces. Yeah, against today he did struggle. Like it did slow him down. He got bogged down with the spin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that we've
But he
seen
played.
like we've seen that on a regular interval right now. So that's also like I'm pretty sure England are looking at that. Close quarters में इंग्लैंड भी देख रही होंगी उसको कि किधर स्ट्रगल कर रहा, क्या कर रहा. होमवर्क हम पूरे कर ले रहे. इंग्लैंड लाइक जो भी स्पिन के अगेंस्ट वी बीन सीइंग हिम स्ट्रगल. ताइजुल के अगेंस्ट भी उन्हें बांग्लादेश में स्ट्रगल करा.
इंग्लैंड क्यों देख रही है मगर?
इंग्लैंड से टेस्ट पड़ेंगे ना उसका.
कब?
I got a swing in June.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
इंग्लैंड
से भाई.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया इंग्लैंड में है. हाँ
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
ऑस्ट्रेलिया.
घुमा दे रहे थे.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया. So they will look at that. I'm pretty sure.
इंग्लैंड में मैच है. हाँ,
Zampa को लेके आ सकते हैं भाई आराम से.
आई थिंक वो नेथन लायन, एस्टन एकर, ये वो लोग, मगर वो कंडीशंस पे आई थिंक हेजलवुड एंड दीस गाइस विल ट्रबल हिम. लाइक दैट इज द इशू इज गोना हैव आउटसाइड द ऑफ स्टंप. वो अलग मसला रहेगा वहां पे.
वो एक अलग मसला वापस ला देंगे उसका. राइट.
It's right to say Virat Kohli is not worried about winning IPL. He is more focused on regaining his form for WTC, Asia Cup, and World Cup, so he can win these 3 trophies for India. I don't think it is right because the energy that he showed in that Lucknow game, I think he wants to win the IPL. I don't think anyone would waste that kind of energy and like show that kind of passion if you didn't want to win the tournament. It's just that there are certain times where he will struggle, like whether it's in an IPL match or in a test match or a one-day match. He's a human being. He will have flaws and he will have issues. I think it's more of that. If you're looking at his approach, it could be because when he has gotten out, they've collapsed, whether that is the KKR game we saw or games before that. So maybe that's why. But to say that he is not focused on winning the IPL, I think it will be a bit harsh. I don't think that's correct. I think
And
he
yeah,
wants to
the
win
way
the IPL.
his mindset is, he's a champion, right? So anywhere, anything he's playing, he'd want to win. तो थोड़ा में रहता वो हर जगह जीतना है मेरे को. Obviously, you don't always you can't always win, but yeah, when he's on the pitch, it's just that game and winning mentality. That's it.
Faf said,
Wow.
yeah, this is what Faz was trying to say as well. Like the second innings, due Aya and everything, it changed the pitch a bit, and also the fact that batting thoda light hai un logon ko, so they had a cautious approach at the start.
Exactly.
Uh, ये आ गए भाई हमारे SRH official number 10 हाइप कहाँ है भाई. उमरान ब्रुक्स मार्कम माय कैप्टन द जी बिरयानी असर नहीं कर रहे हैं भाई. हम तो इधर ही है.
पंजाब के अगेंस्ट असर करे भाई.
Oh, 2 trophies. Hyderabad has 2 trophies. No problem. We'll come back and get strong.
We had one franchise. We basically deleted one franchise. We built a whole new franchise. We got another trophy, and you still can't win. You are just and these guys are just rebranding Punjab 11, Kings 11 Punjab. खाली एक चीज कंसिस्टेंट है वो टीम में, प्रीति जिंटा.
उसको जब तक नहीं निकल रही जीत रही ट्रॉफी है.
वाह, उन्हें जाते कैसा जिंदा आया तो ना.
और टीम तो अच्छी है पंजाब की.
जबरदस्त
भाई भी बोल रहे थे जब ऑक्शन हुआ था, मेरे को मैं भूला नहीं 2021 में जो ऑक्शन हुआ था, वो व्हाट अ टीम. बेयरस्टो, लिविंगस्टोन, शिखर धवन, ग्रेटेस्ट, ये वो इंडिया खेलना चाहिए. अर्शदीप स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर. बार बार 2 ट्रॉफीज बोल रहे.
आपका भी बोल रहा हूँ भाई, हैदराबाद में हराए ना तुम्हारे को अब की बार.
अभी भी हरा है पंजाब से. तो अभी 1-0 चल रहा पंजाब के अगेंस्ट हैदराबाद का. देखो, इफ यू लुक एट इट, अगर दोनों को नहीं मिलता प्लेऑफ और दोनों को ट्रॉफी नहीं मिलता, देन व्हाट. हमारे और आपके क्या फर्क है? कुछ फर्क है ही नहीं.
2 ट्रॉफी का फर्क है.
नहीं, ये सीजन का बोल रहा हूँ मैं. ये सीजन का बात कर रहे हो. तो क्या फर्क होगा अगर आप नहीं पहुंचे टॉप 4 में और हम भी नहीं पहुंचे, तो क्या फर्क है?
फिर भी हम इस साल आपको मारे.
That could be the deciding game for Punjab not to qualify. जो हैदराबाद से हारे थे वो मैच. हाँ.
Yep.
तो वही है भाई. ऑन पेपर तो आपकी अच्छी टीम है, हमारी भी अच्छी है. नहीं चल रहे दोनों तो कुछ
आपकी उतनी अच्छी नहीं, लेकिन
क्या
पंजाब है बेटर बॉलिंग ब्रो.
Yeah, I mean we both have good teams. They have amazing bowling, but दोनों के नहीं चल रहे. दोनों प्लेऑफ्स में नहीं दिख रहे कंटेंशन में. पर शिल्पा शेट्टी क्यों नहीं है अब आरआर को चेयर करने? बिकॉज वो उनका नहीं है स्टेक अभी. उनके जो हस्बैंड थे, आई डोंट नो क्या सिचुएशन है, मगर उनका जो था स्टेक वो अभी है नहीं राजस्थान में. सो दे डोंट नो.
हम पहुंच जाएंगे. हम 10 पॉइंट्स पर हैं, आप नंबर 10 पर हैं. बहुत फर्क है अभी के हिसाब से. आप भी नीचे, हम भी नीचे.
फर्क तो जब आप पहुंचेंगे. जब तक नहीं पहुंचे तो फर्क है नहीं.
पीछे तो देखो भाई, पीछे तो देखो.
नहीं आए तो हम भी नहीं आएंगे. तो वही तो बात है. तो ठीक है, अगर आप जीते तो फिर रिस्पेक्ट, फिर आप बोल सकते हैं कुछ.
फिर आप बोल सकते हैं हमारे पास एक आईपीएल, फिर हम बोलेंगे आप हमारे पास 2 आईपीएल है. तो लाइक ऐसा चलते रहेगा वो. बट नहीं, आप लोग ऑल द बेस्ट भाई आप लोगों के लिए. मैं बहुत दुआ करो आपके लिए.
बेकार पिंडे के बात है, कभी कुछ दुआ नहीं कर रहे. मगर पंजाब की टीम तो पसंद है मेरे को भी. अच्छी टीम है भाई. लाइक टीम तो अच्छी है. उन लोग अंडर परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं. हैदराबाद भी अंडर परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं. तो या ओवर परफॉर्म ये कमी है गुजरात में. लाइक कोई है नहीं टीम, वो आके कोई ना कोई मार दे रहा. और इतना लुकिंग लाइक
लास्ट गेम तो पूरे मारे भाई. लास्ट तो हार्दिक जो मारा यार. आई थिंक आई वाज वेरी इंप्रेस्ड विद हार्दिक बैटिंग लास्ट मैच. जबरदस्त मारा.
मैं वही तो बोल रहा हूँ. मगर like if you look at it on paper, it looks like a disjointed team, bro. But now everybody is performing.
Like you're saying in the beginning, yes, individual brilliance, but that last game in particular, I'm just saying like it was a team effort. Like bowling came together, the batting came together.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about performances. I'm talking about the team. Like just the 11. When you look at it, Batini 11, वो आके, you know, they did you expect like a Mohit Sharma to bowl like this, bro?
Not even Ishant Sharma.
उन्हें टिवाटिया 3 छक्के मार दे रहा है एक ही ओवर में.
रिस्पेक्ट टू दिल्ली यार. और दिल्ली जो वाकई गुजरात को हराए और आज आरसीबी को हराया यार. लाइक दैट्स नेक्स्ट लेवल इफ यू थिंक अबाउट इट. I'm going to respect Delhi a lot, man. Like they're coming back, man, and they didn't have North K today, man.
Yeah, they didn't have Nokia, and it goes to show that they have a very good team. Like Delhi is just that, you know, It's been management. Maybe it's been lack of form of their players. Lack of form. The players have
Batting.
not stepped up.
Yeah.
Their batting has not stepped up. When they step up, they can beat any team. And the bowling बहुत तगड़ी है भाई
Mitch
उनकी.
Marsh and Phil Salt, their form was very important to this team.
Very important. Yeah. Mumbai and RCB losing today is blessing. Hopefully Punjab जीत जाए.
Hopefully, let's see. लेकिन आपका मैच अभी कल तो नहीं है ना, परसों है आई थिंक, या
अब
पंजाब
जैसा
और
मैं बोलता हूँ, मेरे को पंजाब की टीम गुजरात से 100% ज्यादा बेटर दिखता है पेपर पे.
गुजरात की टीम 100% बेटर दिखती है.
नहीं, पंजाब की.
Punjab ki team, yeah, it looks more balanced, right? Like it looks
Yeah.
like these players are going to play. Like who you have Sikandar Azhar, Livingston, you have Shikhar Dhawan who can anchor, you have Prabh Simran who we didn't know, but now we know he's good. Jitesh Sharma, Zabardast.
जितेश, फिर बॉलिंग देखो, चेक करो भाई,
Kakkar,
तगड़ी बॉलिंग है वो.
Arshdeep है आपके पास, yeah, next level bowling.
नेथन एलिस,
Rabaada.
रबाडा स्वैप करते जा रहे हैं. फिर आपके सैम करन है, आपके पास राहुल
शाहरुख
चहर है.
खान है, मुकेश चौधरी, नहीं मुकेश चौधरी दिल्ली में,
नहीं,
सॉरी
मुकेश कहाँ है भाई?
दिल्ली में.
मुकेश हमारे को आ रहा है इसमें. What about Piyush
Oh
Chawla?
yeah, even he's come back from the dead, man. He was the one who took the first wicket for Mumbai today.
Yeah, I mean Piyush Chawla has done really good for them this season, but man, Mumbai bowling is so crap.
Yeah,
So crap,
100%,
man.
very bad.
They don't have any options, and the batting has to work, man. When the batting doesn't work, they're gonna lose.
The
games.
thing is, Mumbai is the only team who's made so many changes in their 11, even despite like injury. They got Chris Jordan, they got this guy. They're still not doing anything. Like I don't get it. वो बुमराह का भी रिप्लेसमेंट किसको की ले लिया, संदीप वारियर, उसको तो खिलाई नहीं.
नहीं, वो मैं ब्लेम नहीं करता. देखो, वो आप
I'm just saying you wasted a slot, like you could have got.
बुमराह को आप कोई भी रिप्लेस नहीं कर सकते. वो अनलकी बात है, राइट? लाइक
नहीं, मैं बुमराह के लेवल पे तो नहीं, like at least something better maybe, I don't know, maybe get in a Shanaka instead. You had Shanaka in there as well. Shanaka could have come and been another.
मगर बॉलिंग 1-2 ओवर डालता श्रीलंका के लिए, कहां डालता उन्हें बॉलिंग.
फिर भी बैटिंग तो आके संभाल लेंगे उन्हें, कुछ तो करेंगे उन्हें.
बैटिंग तो है उनके पास.
वो भी नहीं चल रही ना, वो भी नहीं चल रही.
No, but like if you look at it, like in general, they've won games on their batting. Whether it's Tim David, I think the batsmen have done well, but yeah, when they do have an off day, then yeah, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
लास्ट गेम फिर से मैनेजमेंट की वजह से हारे, रजा को बिठाई दिए फिर से. आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड विनिंग कॉम्बिनेशन क्यों चेंज करते. तो यही तो प्रॉब्लम है पंजाब का, यही तो प्रॉब्लम है. मैनेजमेंट का इशू है. आउट द फील्ड, आउटसाइड द फील्ड इंटरफेरेंस रहता, एंड कैप्टन खुद परेशान हो जाता. उनको समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्या हो रहा. दैट इज द थिंग. अगर आप देखें, इफ दे हैव लाइक अ डिसेंट कैप्टन एंड इफ देयर इज नो आउटसाइड इंटरफेरेंस, दीस गाइस कैन मेक प्लेऑफ्स एवरी ईयर विद दिस टीम. The problem is they have outside interference. ये वो करे. अब रजा को क्या बिठाने का कुछ वो नहीं है, like logic, मगर बिठाते जाते उसको, especially when he performs.
Yeah.
Second last game में he hit the winning 4, and then in the next game he's dropped. Today MI had Stubbs bowling. Yeah, he did pick up a wicket. I think he got hit for a 6 as well. But that's the thing, right? Like you need your out and out bowlers. You don't have, like, you're relying on Piyush Chawla. That says a lot for your team.
Yeah.
Like Lucknow have Amit Mishra, but Amit Mishra is not their main spinner. Ravi Vishnu is their main spinner.
Yeah,
So
they have good bowling. They have incredible bowling, man. Mark Wood बैठा हुआ है बाहर.
Mark Wood भी बैठा हुआ है. So they have a lot of options. These guys don't have those options, and it's unfortunate because they put all their money on Bumrah and Archer, and that's it. Like, when you put your stock on that, then it becomes difficult to replace them when they do get injured because everybody else has taken the other bowlers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 100%. अब देखना है क्या करते हैं आगे जाके. मुंबई also messing up today. Like it is an actually very good shout for Punjab to come in and like sort of get a better spot towards that top 4 when you compare it to Mumbai and things. So they have to capitalize. They have to beat Knight Riders. I think the next game is against Knight Riders, and 12 हो जाते हैं सीधा, and equal games रहेंगे. So yeah, it'll be good for them.
Not winning 4, winning 3. Yeah, sorry, they ran 3. It wasn't a 4. I just remember leg side को glance करा था. I felt that automatically it went to the boundary row. But yeah, you're right. 3 भागे थे उन लोग. But yeah, it was a winning shot and all that. And then after that, he got dropped. He's not doing anything wrong. That disturbs the balance of the team. It sort of demotivates the players. It can cause confusion. So when they do get a chance to play, the pressure is on them, because even if they do good or bad, they don't know if they're going to play the next game. So that security is not there. And yeah, that is an issue with Punjab every single year, the outside interference. And my bowling was Bumrah, Archer and Richardson, and now 2 are not available. Exactly. So that is a big miss. KL Rahul को कौन replace करेगा in WTC, या KL Rahul to fake fitness certificate देंगे and he will play with 70% fitness. He's not going to play, in my opinion. I don't think
he can't walk, man. He's going to have a surgery. He'll have to learn how to walk, like stuff like that. I mean, बहुत ज़्यादा उसका recover, unless he gets recovered within that time. I don't know what extent वो surgery के बाद ही बोलेंगे उन्होंने. but mostly he's out. Like that's what he wouldn't have written such a big status on like Instagram and stuff, and like shared it with the Indian cricket team and stuff. So I think his injury is next level tear.
And
Like
also, KL Rahul would have only played as a in place of KS Bharat. He wouldn't have played
yeah,
as an opener in the WTC. So it's KS Bharat is the wicket keeper who's going to play, whoever the wicket keeper is, and I think it's going to be KS Bharat who's going to play.
yeah, because
जो भी
Rahane आने के वजह से
रहाणे,
five batsmen है, five
yeah,
batsmen
so
हो गए.
I don't think Rahul ka he wasn't going to play. He might have not played in the 11 unless they were going to give him the gloves. वो
Yeah,
भी रिस्क
100%.
होता भाई, आप उसको ग्लव्स दे रहे हैं एंड एक मैच के लिए और उन्हें कुछ ऊपर नीचे कर दिया तो फिर प्रॉब्लम हो जाता. MS Dhoni was talking about Patirana. He said that he should be playing ICC tournament and playing more T20 cricket and should not play ODI bilaterals and Test cricket. Maybe because he's saying that injury prone ho sakta with that kind of run up and action. Maybe that's why he's saying that and try to conserve his energy. I think he will be a crazy limited overs player. I would like to see him play in one day World Cups as well, but maybe
I
not
think based
bilaterals.
on Bumrah's career, बोल रहा है शायद Bumrah भी like he keeps getting injured, right? I think वो हिसाब से भी बोल
Yeah, and
रहा है.
also Malinga also test में उतना नहीं करा, right, compared to one day T20. But I think he would be amazing in ICC tournaments. He's only 19, 20, like Faz said. He's very young, 2021 maybe.
Yeah.
Incredible, man. This guy has really impressed me, Patirana. He's been outstanding. And what a signing he's been for Chennai and what a prospect for Sri Lanka as well.
Yeah, 100%. वो कहाँ से लाते क्यों ना, but yeah, action wise तो मलिंगा ही and economy wise आज तो he killed it. And I think when it was Chennai and Rajasthan was it that as soon as he was bowling, they kept putting the camera to Malinga just to like replicate इन्हें भी डालता था वैसे ही बोल के. तो yeah.
Yeah, and क्या बोलते, so I was reading a tweet somewhere that Mumbai got the replacement for Suresh Raina and Chennai got the replacement for Malinga. So they're talking about Tilak Verma and Patirana. So
No,
ulta ho gaya. Yeah, that's what I was reading. Pant making good progress. He's walking without crutches, which is good sign, and maybe he'll be fit for the World Cup later this year. I'm just glad that he is walking, he's moving around, and everything. I don't think he'll play the World Cup this year. It's going to take him another year, I think, to get back into cricket.
Yeah, because his ligament has to attach and then form and then put वो exercise आना, वो endurance आना. I don't know, it'll take time. इंडियन प्लेयर शादी करने के बाद कुछ ज्यादा ही इंजर्ड हो रहे हैं, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. दया क्या है कि
मेरी तो शादी हुई नहीं तो मेरे को नहीं पता कि ऐसा क्या परफॉर्मेंस को इफेक्ट होता नहीं होता. राइट, ही सेड दैट ही शुड प्ले ओनली ओडीआई वर्ल्ड कप, but he said not to play. I mean, Dhoni is saying that is probably saying it with reasoning because maybe because of injuries and the amount of cricket being played, he doesn't want him to probably overexert and become predictable. I think that unpredictable factor is also there, right? But also you need your players to bowl as well consistently, maybe not every bilateral game, but one off series to khelna padega usko to be in rhythm, because if you're just going to play ICC tournaments, then maybe he wants him to play T20 leagues, that's fine. But because ab dekho Archer ke sath bhi yahi hua tha, right? Archer was a T20 bowler, only T20s. He was playing in leagues all around the world. He was outstanding. He was flying. Then once he got into the England team, he was still flying, but then he started getting injured, and then it was unfortunate.
रोहित शर्मा 16 रन आईपीएल लेकिन ओपन फॉर्म. कब तक फॉरेन प्लेयर्स के ऊपर ग्लोरी हंटिंग करेंगे, खुद की परफॉर्म करो. 100% देखो, रोहित शर्मा को तो आप कॉल आउट करो आईपीएल में, बट अगेन ही हैज 5 टाइटल्स.
ग्लोरी हंटिंग करेंगे मतलब
ग्लोरी हंटिंग मींस बेसिकली फॉरेन प्लेयर्स जिता रहे आपको, आप पूरी ग्लोरी ले रहे technically is what I'm feeling. And like Mumbai Indians, again the fan base with 5 IPLs, bro, whatever you say. Rohit Sharma has 6 IPLs because he won with Deccan Chargers.
But we said this at the start of the episode. I completely agree. He can't be getting away with this. He has to show consistency. उन्हें बहुत बेकार खेल रहा भाई, ऐसा नहीं खेल सकता. अब इंडियन टीम के कैप्टन भी है, मुंबई इंडियंस के भी कैप्टन है. कंसिस्टेंसी तो दिखाना पड़ेगा.
सिर्फ खाने में कंसिस्टेंसी है भाई.
नहीं देखो, लाइक ठीक है, जो भी उन्हें पर्सनल करता करने दो, मगर लाइक उसका कोई लेना देना नहीं है. उन्हें आजम खान का भी खाने का कंसिस्टेंसी है, मगर कैसा खेलता पीएसएल में. सो लाइक रोहित शर्मा, इट्स नॉट अबाउट द वेट और एनीथिंग, इट्स जस्ट माइंडसेट फॉर मी मोर देन एनीथिंग. ही इज ट्राइंग टू बी ओवर एग्रेसिव एंड ट्राइंग टू प्ले बास्केटबॉल. इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू वर्क. यू जस्ट प्ले योर नेचुरल गेम एंड गेट इनटू फॉर्म, देन यू कैन ट्राई दोस थिंग्स.
भाई डीके से बोलो कोई विकेट कीपिंग में कर लेता हूँ, आप ड्रीम 11 पे टीम बना लो यार. दिनेश कार्तिक का तो मेरे को लग रहा खत्म हो गया अब. लाइक आई डोंट थिंक ही इज गोना बी एबल टू गेट, आई डोंट थिंक ही विल गेट अनदर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. ही शुडंट आइडियली, बट अगेन वन बैड सीजन अगर बोल रहे आप. आई थिंक व्हाट इज 36. He's old man, like खत्म. आप कितना लेके घसेंगे उसको?
I think he's a year older to Rohit Sharma, or similar age. But with Dinesh Karthik, I'm going to say is that, like, he had an outstanding season last year. So they gave him, like, another contract. He played this year as well. But unfortunately, uska time nahi aaya. So, yeah, I think it's fine. Like, this happens. IPL management को बोला था कि Indian team के players को rest करो during IPL. अब we see no one resting. Just बोलने के बातें हैं similar to selection criteria about cross formats. यस, नहीं बिल्कुल बात सही है। देखो उन्हें बोला था कि हम फॉर्मेट्स नहीं देखते, मगर बिल्कुल देखते, इसलिए सूर्या कुमार टेस्ट में सेलेक्ट हुआ था। और अगर आप ब्रेस्ट की बात करें तो वो तो बोले थे कि भाई द एनसीए, एंड आई थिंक इट वाज लक्ष्मण हु वाज गोइंग टू हैव अ टॉक विद द आईपीएल टीम्स एंड दिस दैट, बट वी ऑल न्यू दैट दिस वाज नॉट गोइंग टू हैपन।
देखो बॉस, आप पोटेंशियली कितने, इट्स लाइक सेइंग आप 13 crores हैरी ब्रूक को देके, लेट्स से हैरी ब्रूक वाज इंडियन, यू गोना आस्क हिम टू सिट डाउन, नो वन गोना लिसन टू दैट. लाइक आई एम इन्वेस्टिंग माय लाइफ सेविंग्स और व्हाटएवर इट इज of 13 crore rupees in a player. Even if I don't get returns, it's okay, but he's playing every game.
Yeah, that
हैरी
was going
मैग्वायर
to
को
happen.
हैरी मैग्वायर को 80 million दी यूनाइटेड, यू सॉ हिम प्ले अ लॉट. अब वो
मगर
मैनेजर के
फर्क ये
ऊपर
है
है
कि
था.
फर्क वही है, लाइक बात तो यही है कि आपको इंडिया भी देखना है यहाँ पे, राइट? वहां पे जब रहता है इंग्लैंड का उन लोग
क्राउड पुलर कौन है भाई? आपका आपका क्राउड पुलर इन एन इंडियन country would be an Indian player morely, right? Like धोनी को अगर आप बिठा रहे हैं, let's say if Dhoni was playing Virat, it's not possible, you can't.
फिर आप बोलते क्यों ऐसे बात?
वो तो बोलने को बोलते भाई, इट्स इंडिया, डिप्लोमेसी तो रहना पड़ता आपको.
डिप्लोमेसी नहीं, वो हिपोक्रेसी हो जाती।
जो भी कृषि है वो चल जाती यहाँ पे.
It's like because you're saying one thing, you're doing another thing, right? You're doing the complete opposite. Archer was playing county and one day domestic in England at the time, saw England ECB saw him as an all-format player, seeing how he was making it through a season after season. Yes, they did, but like he burst onto the scene on the T20 leagues. He was bowling like crazy, and that's how he got into the England team. He played the World Cup straight away. I don't think he played one bilateral series or something against Pakistan and went straight into the World Cup. So they saw him like that. But with Archer also, it was unfortunate. He had a fish tank. I spoke to somebody who had interviewed
Cut
him,
his hand.
and I was close to him, and they said that it was a very unfortunate thing, like it was the fish tank thing, and pura like phud gaya tha uske haath pe, so it was an unfortunate thing. Then after that he started getting other injuries, but yeah, for him it was kind of unfortunate as well.
100. And देखो भाई, injuries at sometimes then they just make you stronger, and I think it'll take him time. But आज अच्छा ही डाला, जैसे मुस्तफा बोला 4 for 24. Again, I know he's not had the best seasons, but Rajasthan में just don't forget what he did there, and England के लिए also, man, he's very good.
I think with Patirana, his movement, his run up, his action is a bit different. So maybe that's why Dhoni thinks that he might get more injuries and stuff. So
yeah,
that could
100%.
be the reason.
Yeah.
हाँ जी, और कुछ बोलना है आपको?
और कुछ नहीं, आप सीधा हैदराबाद के मैच को गल्प करके बैठना है. हैदराबाद के मैच को, गुजरात लखनऊ,
मैं तो पक्का कुछ नहीं बोलना है.
क्या बोलेंगे?
पक्का
हैप्पी बर्थडे का बर्थडे है.
तो ये जब एंड होगा मैं निकल जाऊं स्ट्रीम से. कुछ बोला नहीं है आपको, कुछ भी डिस्कस नहीं करना है.
आपको स्ट्रीम के बाद कुछ बोलना है तो बोलिए.
मेरे को कुछ नहीं बोलना है, आपको कुछ बोलना है. मैं तो जा रहा हूँ. मैं कुछ नहीं बोलना है आपको. सो अच्छा दिन था आपका.
सब जान दीजिए भाई, अब कहीं को मैं कुछ बोलना नहीं चाह रहा भाई. मेरी मतलब मेरी किस्मत अच्छी नहीं थी आज, उतना ही बोल सकता हूँ मैं.
अच्छी नहीं थी. No, मैं वही बोलने वाला था on that it's luck, man. You can't worry about it. It's fine.
Like the chances that he missed, you would see him bury on any other day.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And I told you to he could have scored 5 goals, and the worst thing of
the penalty.
Because I missed out on an assist.
Yeah.
As well, like, and he's my captain as well. Alan is my captain as well, so like it's annoying for me. I understand where you're coming from, but yeah, क्या कर सकते हैं भाई, कुछ नहीं कर सकते. That's very unlucky. That is, I think, very unfortunate. I think
these things happen, so you can't, you don't have control over it. Once the teams are locked in and you miss that 4:30, 5:30 deadline, it's over. You can't do much about it.
It's a lot of luck, man, involved. It's a lot of luck involved.
Because the chance that he missed today, like, I was upset today. Like,
but this is the thing, like, this is how we get down to earth, and otherwise, like me, like I went crazy when KDB hit 4 goals that last year, and then the next week, I think I put Son captain and nothing happened. So like, yeah, I see a game. You need luck. What do you think? Stokes is saying that an Ashes boundary meter will be decreased 60 meters and flat pitches will be made. I didn't hear about the boundary thing. I heard about the flat pitches. He's mentioned that a few times. I think that's fine. Like if that's how they want to play the cricket, they want to play attacking cricket. But they will also have to face the consequences of that. There will be side effects to that as well because Australia do have a good batting lineup,
Yeah,
right?
100%. Yeah,
I
they're
think that England should actually just play on whatever the national conditions are because they do have good bowling as well. It's not like they don't. And Jimmy Anderson and Broad, they can get attacked on a flat pitch. I
yeah,
would rather them bowl on a green pitch and then think, but I know you want to play batsman and all that, but yeah, that's how I look at it. Yes, he played the series against Pakistan before the World Cup, and he had just become eligible for England team selection as he played for West Indies under 19. Jofra Archer की बात हो रही
West Indies को भी खिला ने. अच्छा,
है. हाँ.
I didn't know that. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it's been a decent day. I took Mahrez also, man. I took Mahrez also just on the belief that yeah, I know Mahrez is going to do something today.
So he
And
gave two assists.
he was my vice captain. But yeah, it doesn't make a
I took
difference.
Foden, man. I took the other guy.
Yeah. चलता कोई बात नहीं. अब कल उठो, कल फिर सनराइजर्स को देखो. कल अगर नहीं जीते तो और डिप्रेशन में जाओ. क्या कर सकते.
And United
Time-
also played
कल
tomorrow.
यूनाइटेड भी वाकई कल तो बहुत बड़ा दिन है फिर.
Yeah, it's depressing times, man. But we're gonna still keep getting content for you guys. I hope you're enjoying the shorts also on Instagram, YouTube. Please do like that and share it with your friends and family. And we will catch you tomorrow for the double header, another double header in the IPL. I think this is the second last or third last one. We're coming close to the end, but still
Yeah.
a few games to go. So we'll keep getting you as much content as possible. Make sure you like and subscribe. Faz, thank you so much for joining me today. It was a decent day for cricket, but hopefully more entertaining tomorrow. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone. Have a good night.